Good afternoon, my name is Eric Hay. I'm with Wirtz Beverage, Illinois. We're at the Tenzing Lab here in Chicago, creating a holiday mixer for you. It is an eggnog that has a little bit of spice to it, including some chocolate mole bitters. So I call the drink Eggnog de Oaxaca. Oaxaca is the state in Mexico that mole comes from, and there's a little bit of mole in the bitters there, thus the name. We're offering a couple of different styles of rum for you today that you can choose to make your recipe with. We have the Ranza Capa 23 from Guatemala, a little bit sweeter. We also have the Zaya from Trinidad. This is a little bit more vanilla note, and it's a slightly more bold, brisk expression. Traditional eggnog starts off with one whole egg. You're gonna crack that and put the entire egg into the shaker, okay? We're gonna be adding a cinnamon and clove syrup to it. This is actually something you can make at home, very simple. It's about 10 cinnamon sticks and about 12 cloves. And you simmer that into about 2.5 cups of water for 20 minutes. And after that, you pull off the cinnamon and the clove and take that hot cinnamon and clove liquid and add equal parts sugar to it, and you now have a syrup. You can set it aside to cool and put it in the refrigerator, and it's good for about, I'd say about a week, okay? We're gonna add some heavy whipping cream, picked it up at Whole Foods here locally. About an ounce of that, okay? We're also gonna add a couple dashes of the chocolate mole bitters that I spoke of earlier here to give a little bit of depth and spice there. So 2 of those, all right? That's available at Binny's in Lincoln Park on Marcy Street, as are all of these products. Also here from Tenzing as a distributor, and then these 2 from Wirtz locally, all right? I'm choosing to use the Trinidad Zaya rum today. There's a lot of sweetness in the recipe as it is, so this will pull through nicely. A couple ounces of that, all right? And then we're gonna do a process with this called dry shaking or mime shaking. You wanna do that for about 8 to 10 seconds. You really want to emulsify that egg and get it whipped in there very nicely. And then you're going to do a secondary shake with ice to get the dilution and make it cold, okay? Eggnog is a great recipe you can use for the holidays. We're kicking it up with a little bit of spice and depth with that cinnamon clove syrup. And then a nice deep dark rum. Give it a nice rich flavor. Okay, so that's going to be the dry shake, mime shake, or whip, okay? Now, after we do that, we're going to add some of this nice, beautiful cold draft ice here. Really helps to make a nice cold drink. And then shut it. Now, dilution is part of the recipe. You don't see it listed in the recipe, but it's crucial. No cocktail is complete without dilution from the ice. This is also creating more froth and making a more airy beverage, okay? So now, I'm gonna take this. Got a couple really cool glasses here that I'm gonna use. These are always neat, you can get them, and it doesn't matter if they match or not. It's from local thrift stores, antique cocktail glassware from the early to mid-1900s. And we're serving these in smaller portions. It is a rich, sweet drink. So, not necessarily meant to be enjoyed in large portions. But if you need large portions, a little bit of grated nutmeg on top here. This is a tool called a microplane. Pick that up at Sur La Table or at Dominic's, okay? Whole nutmeg seed, which is great over the top there. But as I was saying, if you want to create this in a larger format, you can just multiply the recipe in a large container, use a whisk or a wand stick blender, chill it, set it aside, and then you can have it for larger style parties. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Eric Hay from Wirtz Beverage, and that is the Eggnog de Oaxaca.